Hey everyone, what's going on? Ben, aka Elitedragonite here, back for a new series. This will be in Pokemon Showdown, mainly because I do not have a 3DS capture card at the moment, so I can't really do as I want for that. So we'll be doing Pokemon Showdown for now, and you can see my hideous face, so you're welcome, ladies. This will be a new series in Pokemon Showdown, mainly for VGC 2017, really. What else? So this episode will be just basically a team builder for the team that I want to start off with making. I really enjoy Trick Room teams, so I sort of have notes already, that's why you'll see me looking down a bit. So I already have notes for the team I sort of want, per se. IVs are sort of the one that I'm a bit about, but obviously Porygon is obviously going to be our Trick Room center. I gave him Ice Beam, Tri-Attack, and Recover, just because I'm an asshole. And just checking my IVs, I had 200 in HP, 56 in special attack, and maxed out special defense, and I made him sassy. One thing I wanted to sort of point out for this is that I've mentioned this in my series, if anyone here has actually watched my series a bit, that I played a lot of VGC 14 and 15 and 16, and not a lot of 17. So this is definitely as much of a learning experience as it's going to get for me, because this is really the first chance I've gotten to really sit down and focus on it. So obviously my team, to begin with, I sort of just put it together, but I don't really know if I can talk about much per se. And then my Gyarados is a bit bulkier per se, and then we'll just give him the adamant nature right now. But defense only 4, special attack obviously nothing, special defense nothing. Sorry, got a bit confused with my notes there. But you always get rid of that. I mean, special attack doesn't really matter as much, it's more speed for when you're running Trick Room. But for this, I didn't want a full Trick Room team, as it were, with the little. But like I said, I didn't want a full Trick Room team. I wanted a few fast options for just in case, so I didn't get outsped if I couldn't get Trick Room up. So you'll see that there's a couple quicker Pokemon per se that I wanted on this team. I always liked Tapu Bulu the most, so that is why I sort of went with him, and the suggested spread is exactly the one that I wanted, so that's all good. Next is Alolan Mark. I might just type in Muck, because apparently I don't know how to spell Alolan. With what berry? The Wiki Berry, that's what it's called. Poison Touch. I wanted Poison Fangs? Oh, I didn't know Poison Fang was a move. That's not new though. Man, I'm a bit off with the fairies. What was a Poison Jab, Knockoff, like always. I think he had Protect as well. Yeah. And Rock Slide. I don't know why I enjoy rock type moves. Like you'll see later, I've got a Garchomp on this team as well, but Tapu Bulu's got a Stone Edge. Muck, I give Rock Slide. I don't know what it is about rock type moves that I really enjoy. But suggested moveset again is the one I wanted. As you can see, so far I have one that's more of a support, but it's a special attacker. What I found with this team that I might have to change up later on is that Gyarados, Tabulu, and Marker all physical attackers, and then I have Garchomp, like I said as well. That's 4 physical attackers on my team. I may need to switch that up a bit in the future, because I think I'll use this team for a few weeks. This will be coming out on Saturdays because my 2 series that I'm doing are coming out weekly. Blaze Black is Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Leaf Green, Apoclock is the other 2 days that I did mention. Tuesday, Thursday, that's it. And then this will be on Saturdays, so the team build will be week 1, and then unless otherwise specified by people that they want it more often, I could always just upload twice in one day, because I got for those in Australia, I have NBN, which is basically Australia's new best sort of internet deal. But we'll go with Garchomp now. I'm giving him, like I said, I wanted some fast Pokemon, so I've given him Choice Scarf, Earthquake, Crunch. I gave him Crunch because I'm a bit worried about Psychic and Ghost types. I haven't really worried about them too much as part of the rest of my team. Like Gyarados can learn Crunch, but I sort of gave him Ice Fang for Dragon types. The other one was that I wanted, after this one, I wanted a Alolan Marowak as well. That was it. And what was your other move? Poison Jab, just because I wanted, just in case we see any other. But I wanted Adamant instead of Jolly. Oh wait, no, I did want Jolly. That's my bad. Man, look at these suggested spreads. They know me. They know me. I'm really excited to get back into this though. We wanted Arcanine with the Rocky Helmet, Intimidate of course. So like I was saying, I wanted to go for Alolan Marowak, but then I looked at my whole team and they were all physical attackers besides Porygon. So that's sort of why I've decided against Alolan Marowak as much as I like him. So I've obviously made a special Arcanine. Sorry, itchy nose. That's embarrassing. That's obviously why like I've said, I wanted. And just for a bit of fun, I decided to give Arcanine Raw, just in case we get like a Gyarados that's setting up on us and we want him out of there. I know it's sort of like a not very what's the word? Not very authentic VGC move. I feel like it's more maybe OU or something like that. But it might come in handy because I feel like there's a few Pokemon that want to set up on us. And the last move was Will-O-Wisp, that's right, for those annoying, pesky physical attackers. Okay, so just looking here. Okay, so it's 252 HP. Actually, I might do what I did with Porygon, actually. But I want a lot of, and he's Calm Nature. What I wanted was a lot of specially defensive, or not even, just my 2 bulky sort of support mons. I wanted to be, what's the word? I wanted to be specially bulky because I feel like there's a lot more special attackers than physical. I mean, that means I get swamped by a EQ and stuff, but I have 2 Intimidate users in Arcanine and Gyarados. Though I'm not necessarily overly worried about it per se, but that is, I know I didn't really harp into what I wanted too much, mainly because, like I said, this is learning for me as well. But this is our team, Porygon 2 holding the Eviolite with download, so we can hopefully get those special attack downloads as well to get plus, I think download gives you +1 in whatever, but with Trick Room, Ice Beam, try, attack, recover. Our Gyarados, which I found watching a lot of VGC, because I still watch a lot of VGC as well. That I hadn't mentioned that I've watched a lot of 2017 VGC. It's just so much that I haven't had the time with like uni and now starting YouTube. I haven't had a lot of time to like just sit down on my 3DS and think about what I wanted to do. And I used to use the in X and Y and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire rather, we used to have that soccer where you shoot the soccer balls at the Pokemon, and that would sort of like boost your Pokemon in IVs. They don't have that anymore in Sun and Moon, so you have to go back to traditional that, and I just don't have time to do that. So I thought, I mean, I don't have a capture card anyway, so even if I did have time to do that, I can't. So I thought Pokemon Showdown, just type it in, you're all done like that. But I've noticed that I've seen a lot of teams with Gyarados holding the Water EMZ with Waterfall. So that's why I decided, because I don't know much about the Z move. That's where I sort of get lost, because I'm still in like the Mega mindset and all that type of stuff. But Gyarados holding the Water EMZ, Intimidate, Waterfall, Ice Fang, Protect, Dragon Dance, Tapu Bulu with Leftovers, because obviously Grassy Terrain recovery along with Leftovers recovery, as long as it's not a poison type move, which is quite effective against him. But I think I have 2 poison type counters, so I'm not overly worried there. But he has Woodhammer, Hornleech, Protect, Stone Edge, and then our Alolan Muck with the Wiki Berry, Poison Touch, Poison Jab, Knock Off, Protect, Rock Slide, Garchomp holding the Choice Scarf for the faster option, just in case I can't per se set up Trick Room. But he is holding Earthquake, Crunch, Outrage, and Poison Jab as well, just in case we encounter any of our own Tapu Bulus. And then Arcanine holding Rocky Helmet with Intimidate, Roar, which could come in handy. I think I might end up changing that later on. Heat Wave, Flamethrower, and Will-O-Wisp, but like I said, this team will just constantly change. I'll keep the same Pokemon unless I feel something will suit better. If you guys have any opinions on my team or anything that you think will work better, I'll definitely try those out as well, because like I said, this is all about a learning curve, or curve rather, not curb, with me trying to get back into VGC obviously, and I wanted to do it with all of you guys and thought might be for something different instead of just me constantly doing Nuzlocke, which are my 2 series at the moment. But that is our team. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, like I always say. And again, also comment possible movesets for this team, because I don't want you just giving me different Pokemon that you think will fit the team. I want to try using the Pokemon I've suggested, and then if it's not working, I'll go to look at other Pokemon. Like I already have Oranguru instead of Porygon 2, I've already got Alolan Marowak instead of Arcanine. I have different options that I already have lined up if something doesn't work. But if you guys have any opinions about movesets or even EV spreads, EV spreads, I'm really not good with EV spreads. I need to I calculated a few, and that's why my Garchomp is Jolly with Choice Scarf to outspeed other stuff that I calculated and stuff like that. That's sort of why I've done that, but I don't really do it to the extent that like a professional would, so that's something I definitely have to work on. But I've rambled and this outro is way too long. But that's what I want to say. One last thing before I go, if you want to comment how often you want these videos up, because I'll definitely start battling soon. But yeah, okay, I'll get out of here now and bye.